So what is the main reason that founders can't raise capital? It's a very simple concept, but many people make it very complex. Now, perhaps it's the actual execution that is actually complex. So let's walk through the execution. Now, what is this concept? The concept is traction. So no traction, no action. Now, let's look at Stripe. Now a $100 billion company, but where did they start? So their first 100 or so, or perhaps even thousands of customers came from them posting to Hacker News 7 lines of code for payment. So what they did right was this. They were scratching their own itch. They were developers, they were struggling with embedding payments, and they realized light bulb went off. Perhaps other developers are also struggling with the same thing. So they researched it and they figured everybody has this problem. So scratching their own itch. I talk about this a trillion times. Scratching their own itch, they deeply understood the problem, and they also understood where the people who had this problem lived. They went to Hacker News and posted the 7 lines of code to embed payments, and the rest is history. Now, little caveat here, they did raise $2 million from YC a few months earlier, but don't get distracted by that. I want you just to focus on the tactics. Now, let's look at another example of, again, a founder scratching their own itch. So Leah Burks was the founder of TaskRabbit. She was at home one night and she was heading out to dinner and she needed dog food, and she realized, I don't have time to get dog food, so she wished that she could just download an app and then get someone to deliver dog food. Okay, and that's how TaskRabbit started. So again, scratching her own itch. So she had a 1,000-person mom group that she belonged to, and that became her first user. So when I say get traction, a big myth is that, oh, it means revenue. I have to get revenue. I literally meet with founders who say, when I ask about their customers, well, I'll get customers once we raise capital, because then we're gonna have money for ads. You do not need money for ads. I think ads are a really, really bad idea. In the very early days, you just need traction from real users who are gonna give you real feedback, and that's what you need to get your seed. And then once you get your seed, you can get going, and then you can raise all the money in the world and have ads. But at the very beginning, you wanna be very, very high touch, get right in front of those users and communicate with them directly. Again, if you're not able to raise capital, really ask yourself if you're doing enough for traction. I want you to focus on your sales pitch and onboarding users and customers just the same way you focus on your investor pitch, okay? Good luck out there.